you're having a death trap for these animals. It's really important that we're able to get a team on them to try and help them, but it's even more important to think about how we can prevent these entanglements from happening in the future.
More and more whales caught in fishing gear are being discovered off of the California coastline. Whales indigenous to our area are getting entangled in fishing lines and crab traps, leaving the whales to helplessly drown and starve. Many of these sightings occur during whale watching tours out of Newport Beach and Dana Point. I spoke with Captain Ryan Lawler of Newport Coastal Adventure Whale Watching to hear about his experiences with entangled whales and how this issue is affecting these creatures.
I've been guiding whale watching tours here on Newport Coastal Adventure for 2 years now, and during that time, we've seen a whole bunch of animals come through: humpback whales, killer whales, blue whales, pilot whales, stuff we don't normally see, but we have been seeing probably because of the El Nino warm water recently. So it's been some great whale watching the last couple of years. Whale entanglements are very difficult and dangerous. You have to get close to a very big animal that doesn't want you to get close to it, and you have to operate with sharp tools. So it's an abundance of caution is used by the team, which more times than not does not result in a successful conclusion to the entanglement. But one of the most important aspects of getting a response and a team on scene is just documenting.
Data from NOAA shows that entanglements have increased in recent years. NOAA is a scientific government agency that focuses on conditions of the ocean and atmosphere, and they began keeping records of whale entanglements in 1982. On average, 11 whales were reported entangled off of the West Coast annually from 2000 to 2012. In 2014, the Center for Biological Diversity reported a record number of at least 30 whales entangled in fishing gear, twice the number of the previous year. Last year, 61 whales were reported entangled off of the coasts of Washington, Oregon, and California, the highest number ever. And in the first half of 2016, at least 40 entangled whales were found off of California's coastline alone.
In the last year, we had 60 entanglements, so it's a huge increase. Part of that is probably because of the distribution of whales in the last few years has been closer to shore, just because of ocean climate factors that are cyclical. But we also need to figure out, ways of preventing this fishing gear from being in the path of whales, better engineering its placement or its design, so that we're not having to discover 60 whales per year getting entangled. And those are the ones that we find. There's probably at least double that are out there that we don't come across and are not able to document.
Last September, Governor Brown passed legislation in an effort to reduce the number of whale entanglements along our coastline by creating a regulatory program with incentives for fishermen to retrieve crab fishing gear that would otherwise be lost in the ocean. Groups like NOAA and the National Marine Fisheries Service are encouraging the public to help protect these whales from ocean debris and educate the public on the creatures that share our ocean. If you happen to spot a whale in trouble out in the Pacific Ocean, you can report entangled whales to the SOS Whale hotline number listed on NOAA's website. Orange County residents and tourists may see more entangled whales as these occurrences seem to be on the rise. Reporting for OC News Team, I'm Sam Kaye.